Tally-ho! Well, off we go on another question. The question was, how do you get these bolts free so you can, well, loosen them up and take cables off? Well, that's a little bit easier said than done. You can take a ratchet and you can try and work them free, but if you notice, that bolt is turning as I try and turn that nut tight or loosen. That will twist that bolt. What do? You hold the bottom nut. Oh, wait a minute. That's not so easy. There doesn't seem to be enough room underneath it to get a wrench. Move you a little bit closer here so you can see a little bit more detail on that. There we go. Now, the nuts that are behind here are the same size as here. The problem is that, as you can see, that nut is a lot shallower than the wrench. The wrench is much thicker than the nut. What do I use? Well, I can search around, and as you'll notice, there's a difference between, say, a Husky wrench and a Craftsman wrench. Craftsman's built tough, but, well, this one's taking a heck of an arc on working on the battery, but you can see there is a difference in the thickness even in the Huskies and the Craftsman. Now, these are old American made Craftsman also. These are not the new made in China crap. Unfortunately, that thinner Craftsman still does not fit that underneath. What do? Well, what I did was, I knew I would need thinner wrenches, and it's almost impossible to find a sheet metal stamped wrench like this one. And this is a 7/16, 3/8. It's open end wrench. Open end on both sides. This is 3/8, this is 7/16. You can barely read the stamping in it. This is such a poor quality wrench. And yes, you know where it might have been made. But this is just the right depth to be able to slide underneath the terminals. So you can hold this bottom base of the terminal still and use a Craftsman wrench, or use a Husky wrench, or whatever brand you want. Perhaps even another one of these POSs. And you can loosen your terminal that way without turning your stud and twisting off the wires on the inside. So that's how you loosen those. Go ahead and spend very little money on one of these Chinese, or excuse me, imported thin POS set of wrenches just for something like this. Don't plan on using them to save your butt when you're out on the road and need a quick repair. Get yourself a quality wrench and have it with you. Well, I said quality wrench. A set of quality wrenches and have them with you. That will get you off the road. Where these POSs, and you know what I mean by a POS, will probably break or bend and leave you still stranded, but even more exasperated. So don't count on a $2 wrench to get you out of a $5 predicament. That's what my dad told me one time, and I said, oh, okay. I have to have a $6 wrench to beat it. But it's a good investment. A good wrench will last you all your life. You'll be able to pass it down to whomever may get what you have when you're gone. And they'll be grateful for it because it'll still be a good wrench. All right. You have fun. And tally-ho, off we go to our next adventure.